Hello and good Sunday to you. It's absolutely Saturday. God. Happy Saturday, I guess. What even are days anymore? Today, I'm going to make a Thai chicken curry thing. I didn't defrost the chicken. Yep, you're super frozen. Hot water. Okay, while that's happening, we'll start with all the other things. Everyone has their handy copper bowl of avocados, ginger, and garlic, right? Okay, and I learned from last time that I'm gonna peel it before I break off the piece so that I have something to hold while I peel. I'm just gonna try to grate off enough of what I think is gonna be a teaspoon once I mince it. I'm definitely really good at like fully guessing at things and being right, so this seems like a flawless plan. What's happening here? Everything's fine. If I say it more, does it sound more believable? Nan, I feel like you would be doing this much better. I need you to just live in my kitchen with me. Does that look like a teaspoon to anyone? Also a teaspoon of garlic. Update, Dad says it's fine that this garlic is purple and that that's quite common with garlic. So that shows you how much I'm cooking with fresh garlic. That's maybe a teaspoon. So much of cooking is just like guessing or just being like, I know this isn't right, but it's what I've done. So now we're gonna proceed. Garlic, then we set this aside. For what? I don't know, because I'm not gonna read ahead, I don't like spoilers. The next things we need are an onion and fresh broccoli, which I realize now I used last night to make a pan of roasted vegetables, and I have extras, but they're already roasted. So now I'm doing this. Sit here like a lunatic and pick onions and broccoli out of this Tupperware of roasted veggies. This is a weird quarantine low that I didn't really anticipate. This probably happens to Rachel Ray all the time though, so it's fine. Still frozen, okay, all right. That's fine, it's gonna be fine. It's fine, we'll just do whatever the next thing is. Carrots, got my carrots. It said, what did it get on me that's blue? Where did that even come from? Okay, carrots, how many carrots? Oh, it says 1 to 2, but they definitely weren't anticipating that I was using baby carrots. Please hold. Ow! Oh, you gotta put the grate away or else you're gonna accidentally grate your hand. Brenda's upset because I've been yelling. How many baby carrots are in 1 carrot? You know what, we're gonna say like that many. Does that look right to you? Because that's what I'm doing. So it says thinly sliced. And since they're already thin, I'm just gonna say that that means cut them in half. Ooh, this one's not, that one's not thin at all. Now I'm just body shaming carrots. And this is what I'm going to confidently say is 2 carrots worth of baby carrot halves. So what if we're wrong? No rules in quarantine. Nuh-uh, not anymore. We don't have time for rules. Next is peppers, a red and a yellow. I have an orange and a yellow, but as I've said, rules don't matter. Also, peppers taste the same unless it's a green one. Green ones are just like the boring neighbor of the fun peppers. The fun peppers, of course, being red, orange, and yellow. Remember when I thought it was Sunday? That was fun. It says do it in strips, but that seems weird because I checked, they're fine. It definitely seems like I would know more than this like professional recipe, so I'm gonna do my own thing. No rules 2020! Sorry, Brenda. I'm gonna check on the chicken. Still frozen. Okay. Now we start to make the sauce. Apparently I was feeling bougie because this is organic coconut milk from Trader Joe's. Reduced fat. Reduced fat coconut milk is not as good. I said it. A neat trick that I've discovered with coconut milk is that if you put it under some warm water before you open the can, then if it had separated, it comes together. I forgot to do that though, so now what I have looks like this. Brenda, what are you doing? You don't want this. Remember that time I gave you spinach and you spat it out on my slipper? I remember. Okay, Say hi to Nan and Beth and Allie. Hi. Okay, next is red curry paste. Oh, that's not gonna fit in there. So we're gonna stir this together. The only other thing that you put in with this is fish sauce, which I definitely don't have. Who has that in their kitchen just for no reason? Although I see how this would be a reason, but you only needed like 1 tablespoon of it, and that's not a lot, so I don't think we'll notice. When I say we, I just mean myself. What a sad time this is. I'm losing it. It's gonna be fine without the fish paste. That's what I've decided. So at this point, we have officially done everything that we can without the chicken. So I made a bet with myself that even though this chicken is like slightly still frozen in the center, that I will still be able to cut it. Apparently the recipe only calls for 2 chicken breasts, and I defrosted 3. So the third one went back into the freezer, and I feel like that's really bad. Like, I feel like you're definitely not supposed to freeze and then defrost and then refreeze chicken, or like anything probably. But it's what I did. Brenda is just waiting for me to drop raw chicken, because yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is actually cutting pretty well. There's only like some parts that are like chicken ice cubes. I got one of these drizzler guys so that I feel, that was too much, oh God. So that I feel, again, like the professional chef that I absolutely am. We're gonna add this mountain of chicken. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to smooth out the paste mixture, because I reread the recipe and it definitely said make sure there are no lumps, and like mine is just all lumps. Don't mind me, just whisking the lumps out of my coconut milk mixture, as one does on a Sunday. Saturday! All right, I was making fun of myself, but this actually is kind of working quite well. Oil's probably ready for chicken-ish. We're gonna find out. No sizzle. Oh, a little sizzle. It definitely wasn't ready. Now I imagine this chicken isn't gonna cook as evenly as it would if some of the pieces were not chicken ice cubes. So I don't know how that's gonna go. I guess it's better to have some pieces be overcooked than any pieces undercooked. So I'm just gonna overcook it all. That sounds like a good plan, right? This is what happens when I cook. Brenda just looks at me really sadly. The chicken is done, probably. I'm gonna use this pot, which is gonna work, but also, it's gonna be a little weird because now I'm sauteing things in this large pot. I'm supposed to add these veggies next. Surprise! Some of you are already cooked. We're gonna add our, they call this gravy. They refer to it in the recipe as gravy, and I just don't think that sounds right. And if you were wondering, no, I did not get all of the lumps out. It just looked like that because they were all sitting at the bottom. So now we have some lumps. I'm gonna go ahead and say that as this heats up, it will be fine. It's not fine yet. Forgot to make the rice again. So now everything's like pretty much done and I have no rice. Literally, this is exactly what happened the last time I tried to cook. Okay, the rice is on the wrong burner. This is, ooh, oh man, it's bubbling nicely. I think that's supposed to happen. I'm not entirely sure. I think at this point we add the chicken and we're done. Except we're not done because we just put on the rice. Okay, I was wrong. We were supposed to add the cooked chicken like 7 steps ago. It's fine. Who really needs things to be done in order? I'll tell you who, it's chefs. All you can see is steam. There she is. She's beautiful. This is definitely very hot. This is gonna burn me. Hot! Ugh. Oh, I knew it was gonna be hot, but that was so much hotter than I thought it was gonna be. So, may have to wait a little bit. If you're wondering if you can tell that half of the vegetables were roasted prior to this recipe, the answer is you can't not tell.